Good morning, people. This is Maggie Rose back with your readings for today. Now, I decided to have a look at another set of cards, the Moon Oracle. Since it actually is full moon, these are very new to me, but I'm finding them very, very interesting and very different, a little confronting at times, but we get that in life. This is an amazing full moon we're in at the moment. It's all about energy, it's all about love, it's all about passion, it's all about the struggles that go between. So I felt it was a good idea to have a look at how this features in our lives, what it gives us, how it all moves together, okay? Now let's have a look at Capricorn. The Fall. The Fall equates pretty much to the Tower in our experience. Now, what we see here is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. The oh my God is the fear factor, the fear of letting go, the fear of release, the fear of maybe doing something. Oh my God, I've done it wrong. Oh my God, just do it. If you concentrate on the fear of all this, the oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, the what if this, what if that, what if that, nothing happens. You know, sometimes you've got to stop looking back and see what's in front of you. By looking back, you can't see where you're about to tip yourself up. It's about going forward. It's about moving in a strong, purposeful direction. It's about letting go of the what if and not getting held in the past, not looking back and going, oh, but this one said, and but that one said, and but this happened, and but this happened. Hey, you don't need to trip yourself up right now. You need to turn around and look to the future, because the future's got a brightness about it and a solidarity. Okay? Watch where you're going. It's like eyes on the road. Here's the target. Look at it. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, how wonderful. For the Aquarians of this time, it is Gaia. This is time to focus on things that are down to earth, things that you want in your life. This is your reproduction cycle, it's your fertility cycle. Now, okay, some of us want to reproduce. I don't. Don't listen to me, God. But I do want to birth a magazine. So many of you will be birthing different things. And this is the leading up to the birthing process time for Aquarians. It is where you guys need to be looking at, well, as you would prepare for pregnancy, now you're preparing for a different type of pregnancy. You're preparing for a birthing process. So it's time to have a look at what you need to put into place to make this process work, to make it acceptable, to make it joyous, to make it move forward, and to give you what you need in your life. This has got a huge energy level around it. It's an enormous amount of things coming your way, but you have to put in the groundwork. Now is the time to put in the groundwork, down to earth, back to basics, step by step, but also to go, wow, look what I can do. Okie dokie. Aries, wherefore art thou, Aries? Venus. Venus, goddess of love. And this is what this full moon is about, Aries. It's about the goddess of love, but it's also about Mars. Love and war. Love, pull, that pull, push, about the love in our life, about what we want. And this is no time to be shy, Aries. You're not the little simpering virgin hiding away. If there's something in your life that you want, it's time at this full moon to get out there, set sail and get it. You've got strength on your side. You've got passion and purity. The passion and purity are equal sides of the same coin. Nothing like a bit of pure passion now, is there, Aries? Now, it's like, just get this all together and moving. You have got the opportunity. You hold your world in your hand. You need to be able to let that world flow it's like a yo-yo, so it flows out and flows back. No, more like a tide. Out, and in yo-yos you can get a bit of a bounce happening. Pisceans, let's see what the moon has to speak to of the Piscean. Waxing fire moon. Impulse. You know, your impulses are growing now. They're waxing. They're becoming bigger. They're becoming stronger. And as such, at this time, you need to listen to them. Crescent moon waxing. It's growing. It's time of growth in that in everything that's around you. You need to take advantage of this time so that you can put all the growth elements into one so that you can make them happen for you really, really big time. This is about it's about growth and moving forward. It's about allowing that growth. It's about being open to that growth. It's about working with it. Okay, sometimes things get to be a bit of a struggle. And, you know, when a butterfly is coming out of that chrysalis, it is a bit of a struggle. But if we were to clean that butterfly up and not let it do that struggle and get rid of that snot that surrounds it, it would never leave the ground. It would be a waste. So don't, at this time in your life, try to get all the snot out of the way in one hit. It's the struggle, the working through it, the working with it, the going through it that's going to give you the power to fly. Your moon is just beginning to wax, babe. Go with it. Work with it. Give it the energy that it needs to come through. Understand that in the cycle of the moon, the process you're birthing now is the crescent. And a crescent moon always becomes a full moon. Always. Taurus. Waxing fire gibbous, waxing fire moon. Individuality, the buds of individuality. Taurians, you're just finding your feet. You're just finding yourself. This is a time to step out and put your stuff out there. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I can do. This is about strutting your stuff with style, huh? Literally start strutting your stuff with style. Why? Well, because you can. Hell yeah. Now, it's also about understanding that sometimes things may feel like they're in a little bit of a whirlwind. And they're all caught up and they're all going in directions and it's all over the place. Is that okay? Hell yeah. You know, what you're doing right now, it's a planting time. The seeds that you've planted in the past moon are just beginning to pop their heads through. Things are just beginning to start to happen for you. But you've got to learn not to follow the pack. You've got to learn to stand by your own individuality, your own structure, your own beliefs. Everything has to be individual right now. You have to have pride in yourself because you are who you are. This is your time to shine, babe. Even if you only shine for yourself, you are the most important person to shine for. Okay, let's see what Gemini brings us. See what the wisdom of the moon speaks to Gemini. Ishtar. Ishtar. See what the goddess Ishtar holds. In one hand, she's tamed the power of the lion, but in the other, she holds the snake. This is about getting out there, grabbing everything, and letting go of fear. Do not let fear control your actions right now, Gemini. This is about standing strong in your own strength, about standing strong in your own power, about, look who I am. It's about showing the world who you are. It's about not letting anything or anyone get under your guard or get under your skin. It's about knowing that you have the power to control all things in your life. You don't have to let the needles, picky little things of other people get under your skin. You don't have to let the nasty little bites get under your skin. You can handle all that and throw it away. You can control the power that is within you. You have the power to control your path. You have the power to control your life. on the flame. This computer does a little hiccup every now and shuts down. I must remember to keep wiggling it. Okay, but it's about power, Jim. It's about understanding your own power, taking control of it. Let's see what our Cancerians have to offer, or what the moon has to offer Cancerians. Oh my goodness, duality. Duality. Here you see an image of two wrestlers battling each other, Mars and Venus, and they're fighting away. And now, you may have a few battles to come through. But, at this time, you've got to understand that there is no absolute positive outcome. At this time, the battle continues. So it's about being strong. It's about holding in there. It's about fighting back. But it's also about control. It's about not allowing temper and aggression to get in the way of common sense. It's about standing firm and going, hey, look out, because I can do this. Because you can. You absolutely can. It's about being positive. But it's about the duality of your nature too. So you could find that you're a little bit at odds with yourself at this time and downgrading or fighting within about an issue. Step away from it. At this time, it is not a time for answers. At this time, it is a time of contemplation, of looking at things, giving it space to sort itself. Okay? Right, let's see where Leo is. First quarter of the waxing water moon, leaves and choice. Darling, as the leaves of a tree has a choice to choose the season of budding, the season of growing, the season of greenery, the season of falling. So at this time, do you have a choice to make about what season is it for you? What are you going to do right now? Are you going to fall by the wayside, or are you going to shine green and bright and hang in there and let everything blow right past you like the wind? This is about being like those trees. It's about not listening to the rustle of gossip, not giving in to the fear of, oh, there's a storm coming. Hell, there may be a storm coming, but you've weathered many a storm and done very nicely. This is about being still within yourself. It's about balance. It's about choosing balance. It's about choosing to be the best you can be and standing firm. It's about hanging on. Think of the leaf in the wind. If there's only one leaf on that tree, it matters not as long as it hangs on. And for you, at your space, if there's only you, it matters not as long as you hang on and stay strong to what you believe in. At this time, this moon energy is telling you, you have the strength to hang on. Okay? Virgos. What does the moon tell Virgo? Crescent waxing earth moon, shoots and investments. This is a time for new starts, for new directions. It's a time to invest in your future. It's a time to invest in who you are, what you are, where you want to be. This is not a time for sitting back and going, hey, yeah, right. Either I'm ready to retire or I'm been there, done that. Huh? Yeah, you've been there, done that. But hell, it's time for new beginnings. It's time to start again, hon. It's time to start that whole investing in you, investing in the future, investing in the next step, investing in the next journey, investing in the next direction. This is about putting it all together, looking at what's out there for you and going, hell yeah, I can do this. Why? Well, because you can. It really is that simple, because you can. So there is strong, powerful energy around you right now, and you really need to buy into it. You really need to investigate everything that is going to look good and work well in your life. If you were looking for a property investment, you would shop around. This is what you're doing now. You're looking into what investment will make your life better. What investment will make your life stronger? Where do you put your time? Where do you put your energy? Where do you put your cash flow? What do you do to make your investment in you strong? Shop around, babe. Shop around. Libra. Wherefore art thou, Libra? Oh, black water moon, the dark moon, isolation. You know, I love the time of the dark moon, of going within. It's retrospective. It's looking at, it's taking that time out. It's giving yourself time to heal, time to adjust, time to come together. It's giving you balance. You know, we all need to hide from the world at times. But what you are doing now is you're incubating your future. You're incubating the time when how you will come back out again. This is time for retrospect, time for reflection, time to just step back a little bit and review the situation. You know, everyone needs time out and downtime and time to go into their shell. This is all that's happening here, sweetheart. You're going into your shell. And you're in the womb of new beginnings. If you imagine or view yourself that you're literally in this womb, a womb is a safe, protected space. And from this safe, protected space, you can grow, you can learn, you can peep out and listen to what's going on. You can just make decisions. This isn't time to rush things. It's time to step backwards. Give yourself time out, chill. You're back in the womb of time. Stay there as long as you need to be. It's about nurturing and protecting yourself. It's about being good to you. I do love these cards. It's the first time I've played with them today, but my Lord in heaven, do they speak. Okie dokie, now we need to have a look at Scorpio. Reputation. Disseminating waning moon in air and fruit. Okay. Now, it's a waning moon when it's going down, so it means things are changing around you. You've reached the peak in one area, you've gone past that, and that's going away. So there are times and things that are in your life cycle that are moving away. You're moving away from things. Things are ending. There are no abrupt endings here. They're taking time. They're just slowly drifting as the moon goes from full to dark. So your past effort here is slowly going from full to dark. You've passed your peak in that particular space, in that particular movement. It's about releasing, it's about letting go. What this does, it opens a path for the new direction. I'm beginning to believe that your new directions have already started to happen, that you've got moon over moon here. So new directions are already starting to happen. The fruit, the flower, it's all in one cycle. From your last cycle, you've already got the fruit. That's blossomed. The seed has been planted for the new beginnings. The starting over is happening. The fruit is now withering. So it's like the past is now fading away. But as the fruit withers, so does the seed take plant in the ground. So there's two things happening here. This past is releasing. The seed is moving. The fruit's basically rotting. But it's planted the seed, which is regrowing. So yeah, there's a little push here. And between the time of the fruit ripening, the fruit rotting, returning the seed to the earth, and the seed taking hold, there's a little bit of in-between time, and that's where you are right now. A little bit of in-between time, okay? Not such a bad place, babe. Just remember, sometimes you got to fertilize your dreams as you fertilize your seeds. Put in the time and the energy and the love and the care. And my Lord God, will you have a wonderful time of blossom very shortly. Okay, Sag. Oh my Lord. Last quarter, waning water moon. Manipulation. You know, Sag can sometimes be the masters of manipulation. However, they are very easily manipulated. This is about dealing with that energy. If you're being manipulated, well, you need to be able to go, hey, enough already. And sometimes we need to recognize when we're manipulating a situation, because we may not be manipulating it in our own best interests. You know, sometimes we get blinded by the light, so to speak, and we can't see where we're going. This is a point, you need to bring yourself to a point of balance in the middle. In the middle, sit on the fence about situations right now. Because if you're doing this, if you're balanced in the middle and you're sitting smack in the middle on that fence, this is happening here, this is happening here. You don't need to make sides or judgments or directions right now. You don't need to manipulate any situation. You just need to sit back and watch. You just need to give it the space to happen in. It's all about allowing. It's about allowing yourself to see two sides or even three sides of any situation. It's about stepping away from manipulation and allowing yourself to become informed. It's about receiving information. It's about processing that information. There are things happening around you now that you're only seeing half of. You're in the dark over many things. Wait until you have the whole picture. Wait until you're completely in the light. And that may take another cycle of the moon. However, looking at this, I'm saying within 2 weeks. So by the time you get from full moon to dark moon, when that new moon begins to cycle itself. Oh my Lord. Come on. I don't know what's wrong with this computer. It keeps doing a little happy dance every 10 minutes. It's like, get over it. Okay, so when that new moon first shows itself in the sky, hey, look out. Because that's when you're going to be able to see. That's when you're going to be able to move forward and have some really good stuff happening. But it's like reserve judgment for right now, and try not to manipulate yourself on people. You can manipulate yourself into a whole mess of trouble right now. Okay, that will do us all for today. Thank you so much, and I'll get back to you real soon.